Morning, guys. How are you all doing? I went for my holidays. I just came back. Today is my first day at work, and we have to continue with our lesson. So, last time we deal with carreggiata. This time we are going to deal with categories of roads. So, simply, let's go straight to the point. What are the categories of roads that we have? Okay, in Italy or in Europe, the roads are classified or divided in these categories. We have the Autostrada, Strada Principale, Extraurbana Principale, Strada Extraurbana Secondaria, Strada Comunale, Strada Statale. Okay, so we are going to take the first one, which is Autostrada. What is Autostrada? Autostrada simply is a motorway. Every motorway is called Autostrada. Okay, so I have made some points here. Let's use those points so that I will not forget some things. Because if I'm at home doing it, I will have more time. But once I'm at work, I just make some points and we go through that. So by definition, the motorway is a road with independent carriageways separated by the median and fenced laterally. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that in every motorway, the lanes has to be separated. Okay, and the sideways have to needs to get fence, which can be guide rail or really fenced with metal or even a concrete wall. Okay, so the separation means you going to this way, the other trucks or cars coming the opposite side. The lanes are not divided only with the white line. No, these lanes are divided with huge cement blocks. So it's not possible. It will never be possible for you to leave one side of the lane to the other side. And normally, autostradas or motorways normally have to get minimum 2 lanes at the right side and 2 lanes. That is the minimum. It can be 3, 4, or 5 lanes, but the minimum that any motorway can have is 2 lanes from opposite sides. I hope this is clear. Each of them has at least 2 lanes and a flanked by an emergency lane. So you have the 2 lanes, that is the minimum. It can be 3, 4, 5 lanes, but no matter how the quantity of the lanes are, or no matter how many lanes, sorry guys, you have at each side, you need an extra lane. That lane is not for traveling. It's called emergency lane. Corsia di emergenza. Corsia di emergenza in Italian. In English, emergency lane. It does not, put it in mind, it does not have private access or at grade intersections. It does not have private access or at grade intersections. What is the meaning of this? It does not have private access and or at grade intersections. It means that in any motorway, there is never a junction where while driving on the motorway, you can just branch and go to your house or a private company or something like that. No, it does not have a level intersection. It does not have a level intersection. What does it mean? It means that whilst you are driving on the motorway, you will never find an exit or an entry that is level with the motorway, like four junctions, T junctions, all those kind of junction stuff. You will never find it because you have the exit lane and the entry lane, and in each exit there should be a bridge that cross over the motorway, so that when you exit you want to go to the other side of the road, you pass on top of that bridge to the other side of the motorway. Hoping this is going to be a bit clear. I will try and put some pictures as well for us to make it clear. The later replaced by staggered ones, from which access or exit is via the acceleration or deceleration lane. That is, acceleration lane is the entry lane. When you are entering the motorway, it's called acceleration way. When you are exiting the motorway, it's called deceleration way. In Italian, it's called corsia di accelerazione e corsia di decelerazione. So if you look at it, it seems like even the Italian is almost pronounced like the English, but it's a different language, man. So as we continue, the motorway is marked by green signs. It's marked by green signs. Sorry, guys. I took some Coca-Cola this morning and it's marked by green signs, and the maximum speed limit on the motorway is 130 kilometers an hour. 130 kilometers an hour. This 130 kilometers an hour is not for all vehicles. Okay? Like if you are driving a truck, your maximum is not 120, 130, but rather 80, 85, 90 maximum. But all depends on the road signs. All cars that do not reach a speed of 80 kilometers an hour, mopeds, motorcycle with engine capacity of less than 150 cubic centimeter, agricultural machineries, which is tractors, all those kind of agricultural machineries that have maximum speed limit of 45 kilometers an hour, and all those vehicles that are damaged or do not have the load stored correctly are excluded from circulation on the motorway. Okay, so let's go back. All vehicles, bicycle, motorcycles, even horse, all vehicles, all vehicles that does not have the engine capacity, or the engine capacity is less than 150 cubic centimeters, not meters, cubic centimeters are prohibited to enter the motorway. So if you have a scooter of 125, you are out of discussion. If you have all these tiny cars that don't, more especially these tiny new electric cars that don't have the speed limit up to 150 cubic centimeter, they are all out of discussion when it comes to motorway. Okay. On the motorway, you cannot reverse. You cannot reverse the direction of travel or stop for more than 3 hours in the emergency lane. So when you enter the motorway and maybe you miss your exit, you can't reverse or you can't turn back and drive on the same lane backward, because what does it do? When you turn back or you reverse, you are traveling one way, which is dangerous because you are facing the other cars. So do not reverse. And on the emergency lane, it's called emergency lane for a purpose. You can't stop on the emergency lane for more than 3 hours. Furthermore, it's not permitted to ask for, okay? Ask for and grant. You don't have to ask for and you don't have to grant. Lift or tow other vehicles. You don't have to grant a lift and you don't have to ask for a lift or tow other vehicles. Why is it this way? Because if you have a car or a truck, your insurance, you are entitled to emergency problem resolvement. So you only have to call your tow service and they will come and pick up the car, or if it is something that can be dealt with right at the spot, they will handle it right at the spot for you to be able to leave the emergency lane. Okay. To access, you must collect a ticket. This is very important. To access the Autostrada, you must collect a ticket. Okay? Or wait, where is it? I'm looking for, okay. You are here. Sorry, guys. You must collect a ticket at the toll booth. That is, before you enter, you must collect a ticket at the toll booth, which must then be shown at the exit for payment. Okay, so it must shown at the exit for payment when you get to your destination and you are exiting the motorway. That ticket is what you are going to show, okay, for payment. So before I go forward, I want to show you this object here is called telepass. It's called the telepass. Okay, if you have this, you pay monthly, but you pay only when you travel on the motorway. Okay, and you pay monthly. So when you have this, it means when you get there, you don't need to take the ticket, because as soon as you get closer, it beeps. And when it beeps, what happens? The bar opens for you and you are there. Okay. So, but remember that it is essential not to lose it, which is the ticket. Otherwise, you will pay for the entire journey. So, guys, this is just the explanation and how the Autostrada, which is the motorway, works. and how it is. I hope this video will also help, and I hope it is very clear. Now that I am going to, and I hope now that I'm going to move, I'm moving. Okay, I'll wait 3 minutes more. Then I'll move and I'll try and show you how the Autostrada is, because I'm going to travel on the motorway now. So I'll let you know how it is, so that at least it might be more clear for other people to understand. As usual, guys, no time to waste. Share, sub, share, like. Love y'all.